We hear it all the time. There's a silver shortage. There's going to be a massive silver squeeze. The price is going to go to $100 an ounce, $300 an ounce. Some people even say $500 an ounce. But are there any hard facts for us to consider that might lend credibility to these incredible claims? This week, we got a piece of information that I think may just do that. And this information came from a very reputable source, the CME Group out of Chicago. We're going to talk about that, but we're also going to talk about the other supply-demand dynamics going on in the silver market that could result in spectacular price gains coming into the next 1, 5, 10 years. I've got all that for you and a lot more. Let's go right now. Let's talk about silver supply first. Everyone wants to focus on demand, the high premiums, everything else, and we'll touch on that at the end of this video. But Eric Norland, who's an executive director and senior economist at the CME Group, put out a report this week, and what it said was this: between 2016 and 2021, a 5-year period, the production output of silver dropped by almost 9%. That means there's 9% less silver that was produced during that period than the previous periods. That is a decrease in overall silver supply to the market. And hey, look, there's two sides to the supply-demand equation, right? And supply is just as important, but almost always ignored by most analysts. And this makes sense. I talk to mining company CEOs, top management, and they all tell me the same thing. Finding a new silver deposit is darn near impossible. If you do find it, it's very difficult to get it permitted. And if you do get it permitted, it's even more difficult to get it financed and built. And then you got to deal with all the challenges that are inherent to the mining industry. It's no wonder the supply of silver is going down. But where it gets very exciting is that as supply is going down, demand is going up. On the retail side, look at the premiums lately. Unbelievably high premiums to buy physical silver. The only way that these silver dealers can get away with that is when there is sky-high demand and a shrinking supply. Now, the other thing we need to consider when it comes to demand is the industrial uses. Solar. There's this new bill going through, the Fight Inflation Bill, or whatever the heck they want to call it. It would drastically increase subsidies to solar. Solar without that is growing like crazy. The projections for solar demand and silver are astounding. Anything electronic uses silver, So as we electrify the planet and move away from fossil fuels, the demand for silver will continue to go up, all the while the supply goes down. That gap in between there, that represents $100 silver, $50 silver, $300 silver. We'll just have to find out how it plays out. And with over 400 paper contracts out there for each actual physical ounce of silver, when the market does move, it really has potential to explode, to be a super drastic move. We'll find out how it all plays out. But at the end of the day, I believe that when we look at this situation, this supply-demand dynamic, it's hard to argue against the fact that the future looks very, very optimistic for silver investors and the companies that have managed to find some silver deposits and are mining the silver out of the ground. Hey, thank you for joining me in Ron's Basement. You're always welcome here. I hope you come back. You can subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, turn on the bell notification. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. That's where we all learn. And until next time, you be well.